I never done this
Hello,
before.
Miss. Hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Are you ready for the dating?
Why not?
So, what's your name and how old are you?
I'm Michelle. I'm 27.
Okay, where are you located and what do you do for a living?
I'm in Los Angeles and I'm a realtor.
Oh, do you have any children?
No.
Would you date a man with children?
Yes.
Okay. What is your type of guy? Who would be your dream man? Don't describe looks, just his character.
Without looks. Um, I mean, I like men who are assertive, who communicate, but I know that's hard. You have to teach them. Assertive, communicate, and typically I like men who are their own bosses. So
Okay.
I guess that's a good list.
And what does he have to look like?
Um, I like him tall. yeah, I need a tall guy. I mean, he's good. No.
How tall is tall for you, Michelle?
Well, I don't even think 6 feet is tall. I think that's like where they kind of start. So maybe like 6'5" at least. Yeah.
5. Oh,
Don't save her. She don't wanna be saved. Don't save her. She say 6 foot is where y'all start, you ninjas. I need you at least 6'5". Like 6 foot, that's mediocre.
Fair. 27, no kids. All right, not a bad presentation. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Anytime you get a sister up here displaying, attractive, fit, not broke down, not extremely long in the tooth, they coming. They coming with the demand. 6 foot ain't even tall. That's where you start. 6'5". Honda, where you at? Honda, you should ask her. Say, you 6'8". Like, hey, I'm 6'8", but do you mind a little bit of knock neatness?
So here we go. She ain't done. She about to cook. Here we go.
and are you open to all races, or do you have a preference on a race of man that you date?
All races. I just think today, I used to like bald men. Well, they're okay. I don't mind a bald man, but now I'm like, okay, maybe hair's okay. Because, like, bald usually meant, from what I heard, bald means like you have higher levels of testosterone. So, so I was like, oh, but
So bald man, preferably, who's six
but I
foot
don't,
five.
yeah, or with
It's
hair.
giving,
I've seen some
it's
with long
giving
hair.
the Rock.
Is there any truth to that? She talking about bald men got more testosterone or something? I don't know.
No, no, not at all. And no, shoot, not at all. Yeah, bald head, that ain't got to do with testosterone. You lose that, don't make no sense.
Well, I
No.
guess when they say people who take like who juicing up and stuff, do they lose? They can start balding. I don't know.
You can lose your hair taking like steroids and juice because your body stops making testosterone because you are introducing it. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I don't know, but it
And
sounds dumb.
she in California, like on Muscle Beach and all that. I'm sure a lot of them guys is juicing up out there. So she might have a misconception. Like these
Yeah,
guys is old and they all muscular and strong, and that means you masculine. I don't know. I don't know what she's talking
yeah, yeah. I don't know nothing about it. I ain't bald, and my testosterone is high.
about. So there we go, Bonquisha.
Oh,
Five.
yeah, or with
It's
hair.
giving,
I've seen some
it's
with long
giving
hair.
the Rock. We're not saying the Rock, but it's giving
I
the
like
Rock.
the rock. Yes, I like the
See,
rock.
that's your type.
Yeah.
I can tell. Okay. Does he have to make a certain amount of money per year?
Yes.
How
I'm in
much
Los
does he have to make a
Angeles.
year?
Yeah, mind you, I'm in LA. So don't crucify me, but he needs to make like close to 1 million in LA. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
a bet.
close to $1 million per year.
Yeah.
All right.
Holy hell. Ashley looked at her And listening, Ashley says, "You are describing The Rock." And she laughed. She said, "That'd be nice." Then she said, "How much money?" $1 million. This is The Rock Johnson she wants.
You know what? Looking at her, the right, they look like they'd make a good couple, right? Now, here's the thing. Let's stop for a second. Wait. Let's say The Rock was to come across his sister and he have nothing else better going on. For real. He ain't gonna turn his nose up to this sister. She catch The Rock perfect time. He got, I don't know, he ain't working. He got a week or two. He got a week or two. But here's the thing. She gets in The Rock's presence. And he like, I ain't turned off. Now, what does she have to offer him? And that's where these sisters don't like that. That brother got everything. What do you bring besides Kuda Kata? Whether it's low miles or high, it don't matter at this point. We talking about the top dogs out here. What do you have to give him that's gonna make it a good deal?
Yeah, mind you, I'm in LA, so don't crucify me, but he needs to make like close to $1 million in LA. Yeah.
Okay, close to
Yeah.
$1 million per year.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, and are you into 50-50 men or fully providing kind of men?
Fully providing.
All
Yeah.
right. Okay, and what are 3 deal breakers for you?
Disrespecting your ex and like your baby mom, stuff like that, like because you're going to do that to me. I don't know, like just being too friendly with women, like in my face. That's another deal breaker. And you said 3, right? Or did you give me a?
Mhm.
Yeah. And I don't know, just not being kind, like not having open communication. That's a huge deal breaker.
And what's one thing you learned about yourself from your last relationship that you need to work on?
I needed to work on,
Mhm.
well, that I noticed that I had to work on was, you know, being too nice to people. You can't give them always like the benefit of the doubt, you know. Take take what you see as like that's what it is. So, yeah.
And do you consider yourself a high maintenance woman or a low maintenance woman?
I guess high.
Okay, how?
There ain't no guess. I guess high. And then Ashley asked her, "How much money this man got to make? $1 million." Then Ashley gonna ask her, "Well, are you the 50-50 type?" Hell no. She just said $1 million. Then she gonna ask her this silly question. Like, she said what she said.
$1 million ain't low maintenance. Yeah, I don't care about nothing. I don't care if you live on a farm and you got $500,000 John Deere tractors. $1 million ain't low. I don't care how it look. It could be in overalls and barefoot. I don't care.
So she cooking. I think she gonna do the Ashley cam too. Let's see.
How often would you say that you go to, like, let's say 5-star Michelin star restaurants?
A lot. That's all that's here, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe 3 times a week. It just depends because like we DoorDash from them, we go there.
Well, that's not true. Bonquisha Rita. She gonna say, "How often do you go?" She gonna say, "All the time." That's all that's here. No, the hell it ain't. That's all that you eat. You can go eat anywhere. I'm sure there's McDonald's and you know everything. There's everything that's everywhere. You live in Los Angeles. Granted, there's nice places to eat, but it's not only nice places.
Yeah, and it definitely ain't all 5 Michelin star restaurants. Only very few restaurants got 5 Michelin stars. And Ashley asked a specific question. Just say, you know, often, not all the time though, but often. But she got a point to prove. She like, I'm always eating caviar and wagyu and lobster tail, no matter the season. Bring me my $1 million. She ain't letting this go.
And she said, even if we ain't dining in, we'll DoorDash from 5-star restaurants.
DoorDash, and freaking Nobu and stuff. That's wicked. Like the bills the just spending freely. Something wrong with these folks, man.
And she, like you said, she probably getting some simp to pay for it. Yeah, I just ordered some food. Can you pay for it? And some, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
Extremely.
Star Michelin star restaurants.
A lot. That's all that's here, kind of.
Okay.
Maybe 3 times a week. It just depends because like we DoorDash from them, we go there.
That's another thing. Like y'all said, she can't even cook. Don't know what use. Here we go. We must ask this question. You said everything you said. Now, what is this man getting from you besides your kutakata? Don't tell me how wonderful your kutakata is. I'm not trying to hear it.
There you go. And that's my question. You got to being able, if you want Dwayne The Rock Johnson, I'm going to say you need to be able to cook real good. Give him, say, hey, that personal chef you got, get rid of them. At least half the week, I got you. Whatever your personal assistant, I'm your personal assistant now. Come with something, add to his day. Don't just be there waiting for him to get home to hunch on you, and you just a hunching bill. That ain't gonna cut it.
And how often do you get your hair, nails done, things like that? Self-care. How important is that to you?
Well, it depends. Like if you have an event, I have to get because I have curls, obviously. But it's like I have to get it cut like every 6 to 8 weeks, and then my nails are like every 2 weeks, 2 3 weeks. Yeah.
And would you be willing to relocate for love?
Yes, but not to the cold.
All right. And do you go to therapy? Are you in therapy or have you ever considered it?
Yeah, I go to therapy.
All right. The last question, Mish, you don't have, I mean, Michelle, you can do it or you can choose to skip over, is the fit check.
Okay, I'll do it. If you can see me.
Make it a requirement.
All right, we see you, Michelle. Yes, these are.
She in Los Angeles. Here's the problem. Like, she ain't bad looking. She's, whatever. You in Los Angeles. The competition is beyond fierce. So you like an LA 5. But if you move to somewhere like Mississippi, you might be an 8 or a 9.
There you go. You move to Pittsburgh, Wilkinsburg, 10. You a 10 when you run a whole bunch of Pittsburgh Penguins. Ain't nobody saying this sister don't pass the looks, but it's the software. Shout out to Heathen Queen. Regardless of what today's hyenas think, men ain't all superficial. That's barrier to entry. Then we want to know how that little cuckoo clock up there work. Not too well. She got a shot. There's hope for her because she ain't too old, but she in the danger zone. She need to get real specific and real serious about what she doing here. Stop playing.
Short. All right. Miss LA. Yes. Okay, so this is Michelle, guys. Her man has to be over 6'5", bald, make $1 million per year because she lives in LA. She's not relocating if you live in the cold. You can have children. She orders, okay, from Tao just because. Like, you know what? I have a taste
It's
for
right
bok choy.
here.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with that.
Really?
There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just running down, honey. That's it. It's nothing wrong. So I'm just giving them an idea of who you are and what it comes with. That's all. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. All right, Michelle, give them your handle. Tell them where they can find you.
Oh, MISH_CARR, and that's Insta, TikTok.
So let's see what we got here.
Yeah, somebody said Mr. 40 Hours. Y'all smoking rocks. She'll rip Mr. 40 Hours heart clean out his chest. No. Heck no.
She won't even deal with you more than one date. You're going to spend your whole life savings on the first date and then you're done.
She gonna give you a kiss on your forehead and say sweet dreams. Golly. Heart ripped out the chest. That ain't how that go. That ain't how it work. Yeah, she need a ninja to overpower her with his gravitas, finances, height, and everything. You got to completely overwhelm her.
So this is her. Let's see. We'll go through this.
Instruction. But when you open up a wall, like if you're doing it up to code means like the proper way,
Mhm.
like with a contractor.
She's talking turkey.
Yeah.
All right, she getting her Nora Smith on, huh?
Yeah. No.
This the woman, didn't we just say she don't cook? And now look at her. Hold on.
There we go.
At least look, we can stand corrected, Mr. Walker. That's all.
There you go. We did. We said she because hold up. We said she don't cook because she talking about she DoorDash and eat out all the time. But so there we go. No, we took her words at face value. So what is there cap? Do she always eat out at 5-star restaurants or do she cook from time to time?
On the fist, come on the knuckles. Jesus Christ. How the fuck you gonna be the best real estate motherfucking agent if you can't throw?
Holy hell. Who is this trainer? Listen, we'll say this too, man. All right. Ain't no bigger simps in ages of chaos than trainers. Tell you that right now.
My goodness, for that goes sure, man. I joke about that. Like personal trainers, you got to keep it 100% professional. Like seriously, ain't no way. Yeah, fellas, if your lady got a male personal trainer, you know what you're doing because that's a wicked setup. We're very wicked.
So this is her. She looked very different though. She looked different.
Not bad. She just got to be realistic about what she is eligible for in her location, at her age. That's all. She do look different. You ain't telling nothing but the two. She definitely look a little different.
Somebody running through her. She ain't no virgin and she ain't sitting around wasting time in the house. She's going out on dates and stuff. Men just aren't locking her down because she ain't,
There ain't never a time where she's sitting in the house after she done made a big sale and she go home and she light her candles, put on her music and drink that wine. If little man in the boat get all wound up, she got a for sure phone call she can make. And there's some pair bonding going on, some soul ties. And I
was gonna say the bottom line is when she's requesting the kind of man that she's requesting, a guy 6'5" making $1 million a year at least, she is average at best to that man.
There you go. There you go. That's why shout out to the Godfather, man. That's why dating is dumb. Because dating means hunching. And don't no top tier guy won't know cute to pretty woman that's been hunched on by all these dudes of a high caliber because she got her knees all scratched up.
Huh. Beautiful scars, she says.
She fall off a bike. But
Nug Nug had her, them is carpet burns. She was good. Yeah, she was getting them cheeks clapped on that carpet, knees down.
See beautiful scars. But even Dr. Umar Johnson was making sense. He said something along, dating is dumb because when these ladies date, and I'm telling you, this sister date end up hunching on some NFL, NBA player. They get preferences. That's the pair bonding soul ties. So she like, all right, she may meet a nice guy that's marriage minded, all that. But they have a roll around in the bedroom and she like, you ain't doing it like Jerome. You a good man, got bread, resources, gravitas, but in between the sheets, you ain't bringing Big Jerome's game. And that's what ends these sisters. They find a good guy, but can't hold on to him because they can't appreciate him. Big Jerome on their mind.
and this goes back to something I said before a long time ago. A lot of these modern women in 2024 have the capabilities of sleeping with, musicians and athletes and just men of means. You can be a chick like her. She ain't the most beautiful. She's light skinned, whatever the case may be. But she's probably slept with men who've made $1 million. And for men, the average man don't necessarily get to sleep with the woman of his dreams. He never will. But a woman can sleep with the man of her dreams. She just can't stay with him.
There you go. And with sleeping with the man of her dreams, she develops preferences. And do the new guy, do you meet that preference? But however, if dating didn't exist and they went out here hunching around, you know, what do they say? What's the saying? You can't miss what you never had. So if she ain't never experienced Jerome's 12-acre baby maker, all right, little Johnny's, you know what I mean? Little engine that could is enough.
I'm saying they will take the fact that they slept with a guy, a high value man, and they will now think that is their marriage options. And that's the mind of a woman, girl math, if you will. So she'll say, I slept with him. These are my marriage options. And that's not the case.
There it is. It's unfortunate, very unfortunate.
So no hate. She ain't a bad looking sister. You keep going back, though. Some of these photos are old. So she's aging. She ain't aging so gracefully. That's why we're saying she look different.
Yeah. Can't be too high on yourself. Hypergamy and hunch dating is doing a number on today's modern women.
So as far as she go, let me get her back on the screen.
Shoot, space air, no kids, 27. It is what it is. Like, hope
yeah,
but
yeah, she said 6'5" millionaires. That's pit
I keep forgetting about the millionaire. Yeah, am I blinded? Millionaire. Yeah, have y'all wait with her. Shoot.
Yeah, 6'5" millionaire. Like I said, you could say I want a tall man making six figures. We heard it before, but 6'5" making at least $1 million a year. That's egregious.
See, because she could land her. See, there you go. The sister that land her surgeon husband. Kind of similar looks, no, a little bit. But look at how they displayed themselves. That sister that got her husband came on feminine and not all boisterous and socially awkward, thinking that she, you know what I'm saying, she the ish.
Yeah, and that surgeon was 5'8", and he ain't making $1 million a year.
Exactly. So I'll just say I agree. Yeah, she trying to overkick her coverage. Shame.
Oh, here we go.
Madness. Fuck is you talking about? This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You gotta count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me? Ooh, child, things will get bright.